children playing telephone down by the river. And I wonder what secrets do they share with each other. Children playing telephone down by the river. And I wonder what secrets do they say about who's gonna be the first to jump in the river. And who's gonna drive the river, who's gonna run the race, and who's gonna be the one just bring the top of this band. It was all just a tragic mistake. A happy tomorrow's gone away for good. A happy soldiers coming home to parades in the rain. A sandcastles, Sundays, a holiday day. Congratulations day, a congratulations day.
Well, hello. Welcome to Friday Night Fights. And have I got something interesting, I hope, for you guys? Because we have successfully navigated the Bubble Xbox save over to PC, but only in a way, because if you'll recall, when we left off last week, I think it was Friday actually. Funny how that works. He walked into the Unity after chasing Starborn Sarah there, only she wasn't there. It was just him, his Unity double, right? And so he walked through and basically at the last minute decided, wished, hoped with all of his heart, willed this playthrough into being. And so he's returning now, reincarnated Bubbleonia, not Yorick du Bubble. He never went that route. He never followed in his family's footsteps. He never joined the Navy. He never did any of those things. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a xenobiologist. And we're here tonight to play Starfield in space, or on PC anyway. And we've got Xenomaster, we've got the Ambassador, we've got Humble Devils, we've got just about, well, not everything that X2357 has made, but most of his recent big projects for sure, including an up to, hey heel, including an up to this new thing that he's working on called Settled Systems of War, as well as AISS. And I've got like a 2,000 character backstory for du Bubble. Basically, he came to and lived his life, at least as he remembers it, as somebody who basically gave Dad and his uncles the middle finger, left Gagarin, ran away to university, got kicked out of university for some questionable experimentations in a mind-xeno interface that is his life's work, his driving goal, his ambition. And so he's come unto his own as a full-grown man with this completely different background. In his spare time, he spun records at some of the hottest clubs in Neon, but he got into some trouble trying to finance his research after he was expelled himself, and he ended up owing some gangsters a lot of money. And so off he went to Argos Extractors, never expecting to run into the immense amount of deja vu that he has experienced. And as we join the character tonight, we are picking it up actually at Argos. And the reason why that I've done that, even though I've played it up to like level 3 or 4 to test all the mods and stuff, is because I want to show off Tommy's mod, Humble Devils, right along with the X2357 stuff. So we're going to start here just after character creation, and we'll see if Dububble looks a little different than he used to in his more clean cut I Love Sarah Forever days. Mowgli, good to see you. Thorgan, Heel, Lewis, Pedro, Raven with lots of bubbles. Pedro and Raven with lots of bubbles. I love it. My sax player, who was featured on that track called Congratulations Day from 1992, off the record The Last E-Ticket Ride. Hefe. Hefe used to blow sax through a wah-wah pedal and a bubbler live on stage. He'd blow bubbles. It was freaking awesome. I never thought that things would come full circle and I'd end up playing stupid characters on the internet for all you wonderful and lovely people. I couldn't be happier about it. So off we go to the races, but I think we just lost Starfield. Did we, in fact, have a crash? Set too long on the character loading screen. Great backstory for my character. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's got a completely different memory. The question is, did he really live it? And the way I am playing it out for you guys right now is that, oh, that's weird. Hold on a second, guys. None of this ever happened to me before, man. There it is. Okay. The way I'm playing it out is we're going to pick up right where you come up out of, you know, the situation with the med bay and stuff at Argos Extractors. And we're going to pick it up right there. So none of the early walking around mining rock stuff. But we're picking it up there. And I think we're probably going to have to pick up character creation again. So my little experiment of, being clever about what he's going to look like is probably going to go to shit because you're going to watch me do the character all over again. But that's all right. That's all right. We'll make him look like Dububble, and then we'll subtract and add some stuff and get where we need to be. Doing it live, folks. That's right. Not Memorex. Definitely. Not 3-inch tape or 3 1/4-inch tape. I can't remember what the original recording of that last song that I played to start up the stream tonight was definitely 3 1/4-inch. And it's a Bond song that I wrote for my grandfather and a couple of my buddies who were joining the Gulf War at the time. But for my grandfather mostly, who came home from fighting during WW2 and having achieved whatever it was that he set out to achieve in the Navy, start a family and all of those type of things. But I'll never forget the way he looked kind of sad whenever he talked about the day he got home to a small town in Missouri where he had been born and raised, and it was raining that day. And it always made me think about that. So in '92, I wrote that song. It's called Congratulations Day. Let's get in here and see if we can pick up where we left off. Maybe. We shall see. Oh, there's an old Dububble. Weird how they show up, the pictures and stuff, huh? I think it's because I played on all 3 platforms. Character creation is done. Nice. So I was having some problems with my exoskeleton, my cerebrum, and my myocardium. Actually, everything looks good. Not really sure. See if we can grab a quick jump pack here. No, we don't want to do that. Here instead. Do it right up next to it. Oh, I see it. Yes. All right. change out our... It doesn't really matter at this point because we don't have the skill to use it, of course. We are, in fact... we have lasers. We have surveying. And I believe we have xenobiology. That's what you would have, I would think. Collect? Strange set of starting skills. Doesn't matter.
You don't look good.
Thanks, Thorgan. I appreciate it, man. So yeah, we've got X2357's AISS. Big, extensive backstory for the characters to vibe off of. Everybody's got a voice. It's not exactly the same as the end-game voice, but this is early days with this kind of thing. And honestly, between you and me, guys, I think this is the kind of thing that we should be using generative AI for, is to add story to role-playing games by expanding the dialogue options of, you know, your character and all the characters you meet in the games. I have a feeling it would be pretty on rails for various reasons, but for our purposes, it's not all that on rails. Doesn't really need to be. I don't plan on going anywhere outside of my stories, so. Yes. How many times have you Starfield lovers walked through that door right there? Small step. One last look. Oh yeah. If I step back up here, just like this. Nothing? Are you sure though? Oh no, there it is. It activated and I just missed it. Maybe some of you guys caught it. Tommy's mod activates when you walk through that door. And according to Tommy, you can do this in any order you want. So it doesn't really matter, but I figured might as well jump on it. Get it from the get-go. So that's what we're gonna do. And the fun thing about this is, since he went by his stage name Bubbleonia as a neon dancer slash DJ slash evening xenobiologist, boy, this backstory is getting more convoluted as we go. And now he owes money to the mob, and anyway, his name will fit if there happens to be any crazy slates or anything in one of these mods that mentions some of the hollow devils. And I couldn't be more tickled about that.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
I didn't know you could get that jetpack.
Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated.
Well, Belle Biv DeVoe, now you know.
So, you found something?
Just saying.
Right here.
When I did my laundry today, I didn't know I was going to do
That's right.
Starfield today. Because I was still working on getting settled systems at war
Just
in
like
there.
grabbing those
But I already had the
minerals on
thumbnail
Bendy.
up, and we got it working. So.
Kazan. And no
Friday night
Derek,
fights in the
not cool.
Starfield.
He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
Garrett says, so this is do Bubble through the Unity. Yes, I went through the Unity last week at the end of the stream on Xbox. And I did a couple of different ways that I could import the character, or at least import like my skills and all that stuff and rebuild it using like Fast Start or one of those role players quick start type things. The problem was when I gave myself levels, and then I picked skills to match my character sheet on Do Bubble over on the Xbox, it didn't use the levels, and I couldn't figure out a way to erase the skill levels, the skill points, and that was going to make me crazy. So I decided, you know, fuck it.
Thinking it over?
He went through, and
Good instinct.
he's not Starborn. He's just born again in a very interesting universe, because in this one, I have a bad feeling about the agreement that's keeping everyone nice and peaceful here in the settled systems. I think it's all going to come crashing. Right in the middle of a Terran invasion. Couldn't be worse for the settled systems. Maybe this is the base universe. Danvers State Hospital. Challenge people to dance-offs, make actions happen. Oh, really? That would be cool. Yeah, like in Zoolander, right? Where Bowie came
What?
out and was like, I'll be the
Oh,
judge of
sorry.
that.
Thought you said something.
No. You could call it that, though.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great
Let's
mysteries of
dance.
space, but hey, been
That
there.
would be cool, X.
Look, just hand over the credits.
Get like a
and I'll be happy
enhancer
to
gun,
never see this
except for
thing
to make people dance.
or you ever again.
That's why
I
like
said
you, Lynn.
dance.
All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Creepy. I just got the weirdest sense of deja vu. I should be terrified right now. But, strangely, I'm not really all that. What is this? That's a lot of gear. All right, fine. We'll get to that in just a second. Got my enhancer gun.
I need some help here!
Oh, you bastard.
This is hopeless! I'm out!
That went so much better in testing. Nature is Starfield, folks. Did you bring an axe to a gunfight? That's crazy. Well, that was some fine work under pressure. And I didn't even mean to use a controller. I only had it plugged into... Are you still alive? No, you're totally dead. That's unfortunate. Pirates. Thought I'd left these scum behind on Neon.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
Believe it. Oh, they hit us hard, too. Killed a bunch of our friends. Well, I was new here, so I'll pour one out to the blackest sea. I think that's enough. We did it. Oh, hey.
Of course Barrett
It's
was
you.
being followed. Every time.
Now, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to
Oh, you were at the in-laws last week.
You're part of
Gotcha,
this now.
gotcha. Yeah. At the end of the last session, he went through the Unity. Whoa, whoa, wait. I didn't ask for any of this.
Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take
Danvers
off
State
after the mess
Hospital
you
urban
caused?
exploring video.
All right. I guess I did
Radiance
just
of
put
sanity.
you all on the
I guess
Crimson
that
Fleet
fits.
hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock.
I wasn't really a
something
miner
changed.
in the first place.
Don't tell me you can't feel it.
I'm
Fine.
in
It's
a
deal.
different field entirely,
Get out
but
of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
bigger things. Well, I guess thanks for everything, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well,
What do the other
I
miners
got
think
you.
about having a former dancer on their
let's
crew?
go. Get him to the lodge.
You know
No
they were digging it.
deviations unless
X, come on.
absolutely necessary,
It's
okay?
me, man.
Protocol Indigo.
Pulling out all the
Indigo.
stops.
Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this.
Bear's just like, you were pretty cool.
And it even
Like
tells
running
the
around
time.
getting shot and shooting people. You're good at this. Yeah, some people died. Gotta break a few eggs to make an artifact omelet.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
They smoke some devil's lettuce, drink SoCo and old number 7. Oh, well, I mean, they weren't going to be monetized anyway with Freight Ends of Sanity going on in the background, so they might as well, I guess. What's up, Tommy? We're playing your mod, dude. So you're giving me your ship? I don't get it.
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco
I
will
don't
keep
get
you
it.
on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision
Okay.
you had.
Wait, what exactly is this Constellation thing?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown.
Might be
Charting the
Heel.
vastness of space.
I don't know. I don't know where
Without
Danvers
us,
is.
The galaxy's
But I'm
just
guessing it's a
big
very
room with
similar
the lights
thing.
Turned out.
What the hell actually did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
All right, no way I'm asking him that question because that's redundant at this point. No way I'm asking him this question because I've got my own
Hey,
debts
waiting
and
on
shit
you.
that I don't want to bring up. So, yeah, I think we're going to leave it alone. We'll talk to Barrett with AISS later.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
But before we do any of that, let's do this. We don't really need to because it's just right over there. But there
We're still in one
appears to
piece.
be a care package waiting for someone and a note. Still glad you took this job in Vectera? I'm sure happy you did. You're so much more important than you realize. We're going to need you in the fight that's coming. You're going to need gear, weapons, outposts, and a Xeno army unlike anything the settled systems has seen. Mistakes of the past haunt the future ahead, and you are the key to it all. No pressure or anything. Take this starting gear and follow Vasco back to the lodge. You're going to learn some important skills on the way, but your first history lesson is your next stop, Crete. This is where your story and the path that's unfolding begins. Again. XA. What in the world? Xenotonic? There's nothing in there. Well, that's a real bummer. Because the weapon that was in there when I tested out the mods was freaking awesome. And hopefully I can figure out a way to spawn it in. I could live without it. But it was a great starting weapon. Made even better by the fact that all the assholes on Crete use the ammo that it uses. All right, let's get in here. We're headed to Crete.
Captain.
Eating a midnight snack.
I assume you know
Watching
how to
Bubbles
fly
straight
a
to bed.
Class
Right
A
on.
starship.
Thanks for
As
being here,
Barrett
Tommy.
likes
That's
to say,
freaking awesome.
It's as easy as learning to ride a bike.
I should probably sleep. I don't know anything about riding
I will
bikes.
attempt to boost
I
the
grew up on
shield,
Gagarin.
just in case there are any
Lived in
difficulties.
Neon. Nobody rides bikes in either one of those places. This robot's crazy. All right, cargo hold. Let's do this. Let's dump everything that we've got in here. And the extra pack. Yeah. Keep the rest of that stuff for now. And we're off.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Engage. going to turn off the controller here real quick, guys. Don't mind me. I've been playing without one for like a month and a half now, and I find it really awkward. I just used it to configure X's mod, one of his mods that I had. It was just easier to do it with that. All right. Oh, what's
Now that
this?
we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls.
There's the
and
traditional
systems
point of
to
view.
ensure they are not on the verge of
And there's my
catastrophic
newly
failure.
modded
I can
dogfighting
step you
point
through
of
the
view.
entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up.
Fun
all
new
the
mod
systems and
on the
we
hot
are on
mods
our
on the
way.
Nexus this week. Check it out. Nope. There we go. That should be enough for Vasco. Hello, Lady Anne. Welcome in.
You've proven an adequate pilot.
Good,
Are you
because
familiar
adequate
with
is what I
ship
was shooting
combat
for.
tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
I'm going to have to be more than adequate if I'm going to fight the fleet.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly
I think I owe these guys money.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Love it.
Congratulations.
It's all mine.
Surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage.
I am,
for
dude.
spare parts
I'm
and
totally
other
cool with it.
salvage.
I was
You will need to fly
flabbergasted
close
when
to
I
it
saw
before we can
Dorgan play it
access
the other day, and he
remains.
read out my name off a slate, and I was like, oh my God. What an honor. Thank you so much. I super appreciate you, my friend. Okay, we already got the shipwreck looted. I was too fast for you, game. We don't want to loot it again. That would be redundant.
2 more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location.
Oh, no, not more Crimson Fleet. Hell, these guys money. How about just die? Oh my God, being a low-level character again, you cannot fly for shit. Very slow and not very maneuverable. That's all right, we'll get him anyway. They're just low-level fleet dudes. They're not all that.
Hostility has been far more than anticipated.
For real.
At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In
Thanks
short,
for
they are after the frontier
pointing that out,
and will
Pascal.
not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan.
That would be
indicates
so
an
cool, Tommy.
abandoned facility
Let me know if you need
nearby
anything, brother. I'll help you
above
however I can.
a
If,
perfect
you know,
staging area.
showing it is what I can do, that's what I'll do. But I'm super proud of you, dude. You've come so far just in the short period of time that I've been watching, like a year. And it's all been awesome. So, hell yeah. And I've played it up to the lodge and behind the lodge. So, I will say, before you fall asleep, so far so great. Honestly, I had a great time with it. And I love the way it works with Xenomaster, which is, you know, one of my like top 3 mods. I will not play without it. Scanneth. Thank you. Looks like you're about all we got. Okay. We'll land. What's up, Backbone 420? Ramith?
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Alright, looks like we got a buddy. He's just a robot. And my backstory is more animals. In fact, I've got the trait where I kind of suffer if I don't have an animal companion. A Xeno. That's all right. We're going to make it work till we get our first Xeno. I think I have to get to New Atlantis before I get handed the Xeno box and the prod, unfortunately. So I won't be able to grab anything while I'm here. Go with the maelstrom for now. It's about the best we got for the moment. Of course, we are playing with all of X2357's latest releases, as well as many others, of course, including Darkstar. And I even downloaded a thanks for playing Do Bubble to level 55, Bubbles. Here's your, for the first 100 levels gun for Darkstar. Kind of a little cheaty. It's a special weapon that's dropped off there at the lodge, making all the weird kismet even stranger. People noticed me already. What did I do? Who am I? I'm just a dancer / xenobiologist. Oh no, I don't want to have to kill you. That's no good. I thought for sure you'd be somebody I know. Mine. How you doing tonight, Ram? Good to see you, buddy. We're coming back around on Unity 0.5 here on the Bubbleonia channel. Bubble went through the Unity and he came out the other side not Starborn. Imagine that. Did you guys even know that could happen? It could totally happen, especially when you transfer from Xbox to PC. That's okay. It'll go quick. We've got Xenos, Darkstar, and oh yeah, you are nowhere near as good as the one I found in. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy, easy, bro. A little painful.
Please avoid getting shot.
Trying.
Or victorious.
I didn't dance in the hottest clubs in Neon for nothing. Put a little save down. We don't want to have to repeat ourselves too much. There's plenty to get through.
Oh man, that was the best.
Classic United Colonies. Put something in
Why
a
is this
cage
door
until
open?
it kills you.
One
So
more time.
strange. Vasco, did you open this door? I've never seen you do that before. It's gonna be one of those unities, huh? All right. Picking up what you're throwing down.
Try that on me? Huh?
Go get him, Vasco.
Everywhere.
No, you ain't shirting my robot. Only I can shoot my robot. That didn't come out right. Sorry, Vasco. I meant no one's allowed to shoot my robot. I don't think they killed these scientists, though. These guys, they came along later. Project Pet Shop. My staff and I arrived this morning, and I'm not surprised to find the facility completely operational. As usual, the United Colonies spared no expense. It's all very exciting. Inspirational, really, knowing you have the full support of the decision makers. I have to admit, I was surprised to learn the lab is closely guarded secret, located in Freestar Collective space, no less. But we go where the work takes us. Xeno warfare. I heard about this. I had a survey course on Xeno warfare and war crimes, and yes, fascinating. Anthropods, adorable anthropods. Oh, they were working with anthropods. Obedient stalkers. Red Devils. God, they were putting men in the field, commanding xenopets during the war, you guys. That is some wild stuff. I mean, I guess...
Not worth it.
How not worth it was it? Taking all your stuff.
Exterior damage. You appear to be prioritizing our deaths over your own survival.
Got almost no ammunition left. I'm gonna have to switch to something altogether beefier. Let's see what I got. I could use the Grendel. DPS on that is also, well, it's 51. But I've got plenty of ammo for the Grendel. So we'll switch to the Grendel. God, I can't shake the feeling like I've been here before. Laser rifle.
Enemy activity detected at close range.
Shit, that was close.
You were trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive.
Smart ass.
Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
No one.
Messing with the fleet? Your funeral. Cover me. Still coming at you. Isn't worth it. Let's go.
And stay down. Wait, you're getting a promotion, Ram? I've seen what happens when the chef owners get command. It's a glass roof. I'm way happier being the executive sous chef. Good night, Tommy. Thanks for everything, dude. Much love.
You I'd find you.
Sorry I missed your first message, Ram. It sounds like things are going good on the employment front.
Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it.
Terramorph?
We tried to sync with the neural control interface. It just completely flipped out.
Always wanted to see one of those things up close.
Paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck.
Good frickin' luck.
Safe comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to
Hayden
the
Wynn. Where have I
school
heard
his
that
parents
name
wanted.
before? Was he in one of the textbooks? Hey. You don't dance on neon for 2 years after they throw you out of university and not learn how to pick some locks, you guys.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipins. And
Sorry, little buddy. You were aggressive and you had to go. I don't have any way to tame you.
You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming. God.
Bummer D's. Give me everything you got. I will take it. Was a shit show, but you knocked it out of the park. Got the attention of the senior director who worked with me to sort out moving forward. That's awesome. Good job, dude. Got some X-Tech. Shit. Take some X-Tech. I get a better space helmet? Man, say it ain't so. Yeah, that's better. What do we got for throwables? Anything? Got some frag grenades. Those are good, right? See what we can make happen. Put out a lot of fires. It's your superpower. Nice.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be
The
kidding
Frontier has a
me.
new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
I'm with Constellation. You need to stop us attacking our ship.
Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague
No.
Barrett didn't tell you,
Nah.
but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship.
No way.
That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The
Love
loot from
legend.
100 planets. And it's going to be ours.
that statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what
I
kind of
don't
lies Barrett
care.
programmed that robot to say.
Time to meet Joe
We're
Brogan.
taking
That's
that
right.
ship.
Listen, there's no treasure in my ship. Cut your losses before people get hurt and shit.
You're not talking us out of this score.
I don't know. You don't know that. I might talk you out of it. I don't think I have any points in it, but it's possible that I'll talk you out of it. Listen, I just made it past your entire crew. You really want to try your luck against me?
So you
I'm
got
loco,
past a few
S.A.?
rules. Who cares?
Oh, well, you know what? If you want to trade ships, that sounds good to me. The Frontier creaks when it turns anyway.
I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it.
All right, listen, buddy, you got it all wrong. We're an explorers group. They aren't treasure hunters.
Don't give me that. I
Not
know
buying
that
any of
ship's
this.
stocked with loot.
I guess I
I've
got to
heard
dance
enough
to
out of you.
persuade people,
Kill
X.
them!
I know it's low. I know it's low. I don't want to scan. I want to do that. Please be something better in there for me. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Med theft? Well, you know what? Give it a shot. Barrett often yells pew pew. Pew. Sounds like some Barrett shit. Fine.
It is a shame exploration requires bloodshed.
Ah!
I am it. Target eliminated.
See ya, Joe Brogan. Modified Grendel. Well, ain't that just a lovely thing? Digipix. Work with that. What's up, Dante? Good to see ya.
These criminals really should be incarcerated.
Likely. They probably should. But you know what? It doesn't feel like that's about to happen. So let's put a point in jump pack training. Since we got one of those now, and go take care of it ourselves.
Gonna take you down.
Before you guys are all like, how can a dancer slash DJ slash nerdy exobiology student fight so good? Well, he's got Bubbly's reflexes, that's for sure. But more than that, you ever see La Femme Nikita? Dancers make excellent assassins.
You've already lost.
You're going to come out here, I'm going to crossfire you with my robot. God, stop. I'll pin up. How did I avoid dying to the jet engines of that thing on takeoff?
Violence significantly decreases one's life expectancy.
I don't want to die. I guess I am not the immortal superhero I always dreamed I would be. Hopefully my robot's got this. Let me see what other weapons I got. Switch to something different. How about you? What are you? My robot's got him. Oh, you know what has happened here? Since we started over again so that we could show off Tommy's mod at the beginning, I didn't go back in and change my gameplay options. So we're still riding. Everything's normal. Carry capacity I want. Greatly increased. Limited locations. Vendor credits greatly increased. Food healing. We want none, right? Sleep healing is normal or in limited locations. Sustenance is positive and negative. Yeah, okay. That'll balance all that shit out. But in return, we'll actually have some carry capacity. Arcteryx, it's sort of a new playthrough. It's the continuation of last week. I moved the character over from the Xbox to the PC, and they have returned again in another Unity. Except they're not Starborn. They're the not Starborn Starborn. Yeah, I don't think you can give Vasco any weapons modifications. But it's fine. It'll be fine. We'll have Delta soon. What is it asking me to do? Turn to the ship. Also, this is... Is it gonna give me Lysander? I wonder if it is. I woke up this morning and wondered how a dancer and a singer learn how to fight. Well, it's a living, Lady Anne. You know, you got to do something with all that. I don't think I get anything with this, do I? Why is it pointing me like this? No, it is definitely not asking me to actually go through here. That would be ridiculous. Catch up with the chat. Yeah, mod to strip their armor. I don't have any mods to strip their armor. X. I take the armor that drops. I don't really care all that much about the rest of it, to be honest. I've played with that mod before, and it was cool. But I just running around with like 27 suits of armor by the end of every little point of interest. And I'm already auto-collecting just about everything there is to collect. I am so thoroughly confused right now. Did I not? Oh, I didn't, did I? I got so involved in chasing the pirates off the roof that I forgot to read the note at the top of the platform there that was left for us by ZA. Damn it all to hell. Happy Friday to you too, Dante. We'll run through here real quick. We'll use up all of our O2. Not that that really helps us all that much, but you know. Probably need to eat something as well. Terrible at that. And chunky cola, spiced worms. Those are gummy worms, right, guys? Well, no, this is the future. You're probably actually eating worms. It's a good source of protein, I suppose. Which mod? Garrett, are you talking about? I have Xenomaster, I have the Xeno Ambassador, and I have Humble Devils, which is an add-on mod, a quest mod, a story mod that explores the Humble or Hollow Devil faction in greater detail. Hollow Devils are canonically the faction represented by the Xenomasters. And then another 70 or so mods on top of that. Dark Star, and, you know, all the fun stuff. TG's Galactic Harvest. I've got the Sleep Crate mod. When I was living in Neon, working as a dancer and a DJ, trying to raise money for my Twisted Science experiments, I was living in a really, really, really tricked out Sleep Crate. Thanks to Sweet Pea 704. So, I ain't lying, I was styling. Problem is that is currently in the possession of some gangsters whom I owe money to. Hopefully we can get it back. A long time ago, back in the heat of the colony wars, the Red Devils were the pride of the United Colonies. The Red Devils specialized in Xeno research and development. We trained hordes of specialized Xenos bred solely to dominate the battlefield. This research was highly valuable and sought after. Ghost, a high-ranking UC general and leader of the Red Devils, was highly against any sharing of the Red Devils' research or technology. Ghost would always talk about how if the wrong parties were to gain possession of this tech, it could be the end of humanity for good. Some of the Xenos we discovered could end humanity on their own, and Ghost didn't even trust all of the other UC leaders. We eventually discovered the most terrifying Xeno of them all, so of course we brought it here for further research. We did not know the extent of the abilities of this Xeno. It was because of that lack of understanding that we would lose a brother and everything would be forever changed. Find the cave and know where this started. ZA. Could ZA be, I wonder? Is that the Xeno ambassador? Is that Tommy? Did Tommy leave us that note? Good thing I swiped that boost pack out of that cage at the beginning of the game, huh, Raven? Saved me a lot of bullshit getting back down off that roof for the second time. Tommy's mod is called Humble Devils. Garrett, if that's what you're asking. Jojo found a second cave entrance last night. Attached is the map data. Share this with the others during the morning rounds. Ghost. Right. Frag grenade. Storage key. We got some Xenos milling about. They seem not friendly, then relatively harmless. Or if not harmless, relatively friendly. Except for this guy. Those heat leeches, man. Highly aggressive little bastard. Got milk? Tommy and Flynn are doing the morning checks. We had some strange readings last night. Go help them out and make sure everything's in order. Take a couple of the new recruits with you. Ghost. Interesting. Just a similar modified Devil's Light rare particle beam pistol? Well, it's a weapon. Oh, and it's got good DPS, too. Mine. Oh, man. One of the Red Devil scientists bought the farm over there in the corner.
The Alpha Centauri system, Captain. The planet of Jemison.
Listen, Vasco.
We should be free of Crimson.
Vasco, what do you know about the Red Devils or the UC Xeno Warfare Program? Let's see if Vasco's got anything interesting to say. A little bit of lag on some of these. Dark Star and Bedlam is the closest thing I have to survival mods. Very good, Vasco. Thanks, buddy. All right, so Vasco knew a little bit, not too much more than we knew from reading the slates, but he gave us that killer little slogan that they used to say. That was fun. Good job, Vasco. Something tells me we'll probably be spending most of our time talking to the human companion. Vasco's got kind of an air of superiority about him. That's why I like dogs more than robots. That is until Ghost Rider 231 makes a mod where you can actually not tame, but engineer and build your own robot army. Then I will love robots. Probably not more than dogs. Just saying. But a lot. You didn't hear him? I wonder why you wouldn't hear him. Is his audio coming from somewhere else other than the game? I guess I didn't think to ask that. Give me a second. All right. When we get to New Atlantis and we try it again, we'll see if you guys can hear the AISS, or the AISS companion speaking. I turned on desktop audio. Wow, that's a hell of a way to float around, Mr. Bubbleonia.
To reach the lodge, we must jump to
Audio is
Planet's
played
junction
through the
in
back
Alpha
end, so it's
Centauri
going to have to
system,
capture
and
desktop
then
audio.
land
Gotcha.
in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
But it should capture the next one. He basically gave me a brief history of the Red Devils program, and then remarked about the condition of their outpost base here and how it looked like a containment breach. Nothing that we didn't know from reading the slates. But then he said that they had an unofficial slogan. I'm trying to remember what it was now. In teeth, death, or something. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm sure we can get him to say it again at some point. He was super loud compared to the human companions that I tested on earlier. So he sounded great. He had a kind of a robotic voice-ish thing going on. It was close. I guess I better not do that before they scan me.
United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected.
Why, thank you. Once we land here, we will activate settled systems at war. I did that during testing, and it worked fine. But it's why I had the controller going, too. And just forgot about it, left it sitting up here. Kind of out of habit, grabbed for it. Quiet back-end audio is silent, but deadly. That's true. That's true. It's that old dirty trumpet. Play the brass, but you can't bump it. Especially when it comes from your AISS. Oh my God. You guys are killing me now. That was good. That was good. Oh, shit. All right. Okay. That was good. You got me on that one. Okay. We're going to fire this up. I already did this when I tested everything. So hopefully it all works just fine. We are going to go down to, I think, Camp Allegiance first. Let's do that. See if it fires off. going to join the United Colonies, of course, to Bubbly's whole family, even if he is mildly estranged from them, are United Colonies loyalists. So we will definitely join the colonies. And then we will go to campaign overview, track systems 121, war reports logged, war state. Nothing's going on so far. We haven't activated the war. In order to do that, we have to click on this. The Narion Treaty is no more. The settled systems stand at the edge of open war after one skirmish too many. The Narion Treaty preventing system ownership beyond 3 systems is over. Choose your allegiance, build your defenses, and watch the map change. And here we go. In the upper corner there, you will see settled systems at war news will give us the running, starting world state of settled systems at war. So, for example, House Baroon took control of Beta Turnion. It'll be fine.
What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Okay. You said I could sell some things around here?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp.
Oh, thanks.
Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
All right. Appreciate
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
We'll offload some of this junk real quick. We can sell that tunnel mining pack. And we can go back over here. In the spacesuit department, we've got DPS. We don't want to sell. We'll sell all of these for now. Definitely don't want to sell the Axe of Friends. We don't want to sell our modified enhancer gun. We'll sell that rescue axe, though. The ship shank and the warrior's rip shank and all that happy horse shit. And mines. Can't stand mines. Never could figure out how to use mines. All right, what are you yelling about?
Hey. I'm glad I finally caught up with you.
Yeah.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance.
She's glad, Thorgan. I'm listening.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process.
Baby, you've been following my exploits? Up at Neon, catch one of my shows? Do a little soft shoe? A little song and dance? I'm a DJ. That's what you're talking about, right? You're looking to hire a DJ? All right, listen. I'll consider it, and if I show up, you'll have your answer.
I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City.
Trackers
Speak
Alliance.
To Agent Number 1.
Weird name for a nightclub, but you know what? Whatever works. All right, let's make sure that we're not running around dressed like this in the middle of a city with a breathable atmosphere. Let's instead, I guess we'll put on that for now. Could have sold all that junk for sure. Spacesuits, we can tee that. Helmets, we can tee that. There we go. And what the hell is this over here? Weird, it's another one of those cash things left by that XA dude. What? Hat. UC boost pack with a Hallowed Devils logo on it. Xeno sandwiches. Xeno piss energy drinks. Oh man. I love Xeno piss. This stuff is good. pick you right up. Better than coffee. All right. What else we got? I really can't believe where we started and where we are now. Captain Rose is the best freight hauler in the settled systems, and my inventions are really starting to get noticed. XA is always leaving stuff around town for others to find, but it's kind of been paying off, literally. I sent these supplies as a thank you, and I hope they find you well. Aw. Captain Rose is also delivering something special to the lodge before taking the most recent order over to Aquila City. I have some really cool prototypes in the works. I'll send one over to the camp ASAP. The camp. Sly sends his regards. And a new prototype blade with Captain Rose to Aquila. Thorgan. Man, I don't know who these people are, but it's pretty cool how they leave each other presents and stuff all the time. I mean, I'm going to take it because it's been sitting out here, obviously. So that shit's mine now, but, you know, I just feel like it's really cool that they do that. That's, didn't I take all that off? I did. Okay. All right, sorry, guys. One more time. I'm going to stop at the kiosk because there was some shit I forgot to sell, like all that
anything you need to...
clothing. You don't need any of that. All that crap. Let's go. We'll keep the hat. Get rid of that hideous streetwear. The miner outfit. It can go. The grab class helmet. No, no, no. Space trucker? I don't think I can turn the space trucker hat into an X2357 content creator hat. I need a specific hat for that. That can go. What else? Packs. Ooh, you're going to definitely put that one on instead. Helmets. Yeah. Okay.
Offload.
Be good. Make sure we put on the things we need to put on. There we go.
Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Thanks, bud. All right. Let me capture my progress. Ooh, Starcade. Oh, you guys. You guys. That hotkey works for Starcade? Sweet. So this is the Starcade OS. This is another X2357 move here. I've actually got it hotkeyed in my extended hotbars, but this will allow you to play all kinds of fun stuff like Meteor Field. Anybody remember Meteor Field? How does this go exactly? I got to use these. Yeah, right. And I got to use what now to fire? Nope, I don't want to save image. How am I firing? D-pad to navigate, A to target. I'm going to get shot here for sure. Is it enter? Yes, it's enter. There it is. Got Doom on here now, too. Or a Doom-like, anyway. But I'm not even going to try that one because when I fired it up this afternoon to make sure everything worked, sector cleared. Woo woo. All right. Yes, power off. We've got our own little arcade. Carry it in our backpack. Goes under 8 items. And yeah, it's called the Starcade Pad. So, sorry guys. No physical discs. Shit happens, right? Okay, we don't need that either.
Unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as
Bounty hunter helmet. Lighting up the settled systems, huh?
Wish that
Oof.
bartender at the
Get the
viewport would
creepiest
stop
sense of
annoying
deja vu
Sandy's
right
ranch.
now.
I don't know what you lost, but you won't get it back by annoying us.
There are leaderboards too. Yes, there are.
No bounty.
Oh my God, your character. Love it. I am just barely old enough to have played the original Asteroids when it first came out. I remember a time right before Asteroids. I know you guys. That makes me a little bit old. Well, what can I say?
It provides free transportation.
First
throughout
time I
the
walked
city.
into a Chuck
We
E.
can take
Cheese
it
for,
directly to
I think, Jim Eustick's birthday party. And his mother gave us like a couple of dollars worth of quarters and said, go to the arcade. I played like the one where you roll the ball up the track, try to get like the bullseyes. And he was over on one of these, I don't know if it was Galaga or Asteroids or whatever. But I ran over and
The
I was
water
like,
is quite aesthetically
oh
pleasing.
shit.
Or so Barrett has told
Asteroids,
me. New
let's
Atlantis
go.
relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
But I don't remember anything before that. I'm not that old. Fuck off. Just messing with you. Now you guys might be thinking, Bubbleonia, why did you give him such an unfortunate haircut? Well, I had to, because that right there represents his life's work since he was thrown out of college. That is the prototype for his man-Xeno interface. And if I picked a different haircut, you wouldn't be able to see it because it would be under the hair. That wouldn't be any fun. So here we go.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity and always has been.
Now, one thing that I did have to remove from my PC setup in order to get everything Xenomaster, Humble Devils, and all that to work is all of my... What did I get there? 7.5. Dusty. I left you this special delivery from Thorgan. I think you might need it more than me. I know you think you know where this is going, but you don't. And don't try to rush things. Every time we fail, it's because we've rushed. Take your time and make some new friends. Go inside the lodge and meet the other members of Constellation. They're good people, and they're friends of the Hollow Devils. Help them, and they will help us. For what's coming, we're going to need all the help from our friends we can get. After meeting Constellation, follow Sarah to the old neighborhood before heading off through and explore around the back of the lodge. Mikasa, Sukasa, XA. Dusty. You know what, you guys? I think he's actually... These notes are for me. I thought I was just picking up what somebody else would have got. What's this? Ironside Industries Hollow Devils Welcome Kit. Wait a minute now. Hold on. All right. Okay, listen. Oh, baby. You light up my life. Where's my Eon of choice? There it is. That goes in that spot always. Equinox is a laser rifle. We'll put you over here. Modified Grendel can go here. That obviously stays here. And probably won't be keeping you around very long. We shall see. Axe of Friends goes here. Enhancer gun goes here. Good enough for now. I'll be damned. Somebody's leaving me presents, Vasco. You know anything about this?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up
Major
the watch
score
that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Thanks, Vasco. Yeah, I had a bunch of city overhaul mods for everywhere, for Gagarin, for all kinds of places. And out of an abundance of caution for now, I have removed them. So for this particular trip around the Unity, we definitely won't have any of the city overhauls. They were a lot of fun, but not worth covering up Humble Devils for me, personally. So.
Easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomenon we see out
That one I can't use till level 100. That one I use anytime. And when I do use them, trainee, I cannot use that one, but I can use this one. We want to use these humble devil's weapons too, but it will be nice to have this because it gives me 20, well, it gives me ridiculous carry weight. 10 times damage to help me climb through the ranks, disables a level 100. All right, so basically we'll use that when we want to grind out some levels, when we're doing some POIs. Under normal circumstances, I'll be using Hallowed Devil's weapon. Dig Dug was super fun.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
You guys, I think I just saw the most beautiful woman in the world. I'm sorry, who are you?
Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question.
Have we met? Like, I feel like, you ever get over to Neon? I'm a DJ and a dancer? Like, all right, look. Why don't you start by telling me what the hell this Constellation thing even is?
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems.
Anomalies?
It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions.
Oh, she's so pretty when
Speaking
she's
of
cross with
which,
me.
where
Little
is
furrow.
Barrett?
Listen, pirates attack. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact to you guys.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
Especially the dancing
This
part.
is just typical. Barrett hands
Come
over our
on.
ship and our robot to some random
No,
employee
just
of
saying.
that discount mining outfit
You're a
he
girl.
uses.
I'm a guy.
Walter.
Little
And if we
dancing
hadn't
never hurt
insisted
nobody.
on installing those
Oh, we'll talk
emergency
about it later.
protocols,
You got
I
important stuff to
guarantee
do. I
you
could
this
tell.
rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't
Actually,
happen. He's here with the artifact.
Definitely don't want to go back to
Thank
Neon
you,
right now.
Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we?
Okay.
What happened when it was extracted?
Easy.
Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Well, I tell you what. I saw bright lights and music. But for me, that's just a Tuesday. But yeah, it was pretty intense with the artifact.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
I can do more embellishment if you want more embellishment.
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country,
The
I
last
expect us to
slave.
believe in fairy tales.
If this is the
That
greatest
will lead us
mystery
to
in the
Sly
universe,
So
why couldn't
Savage's
it be part of the
revamped
ultimate
Mantis
mystery?
Lair.
Gentlemen, can we please focus?
Yeah, guys,
No.
focus.
I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact.
Dig Dug and Pitfall. Yes,
Now, if
Pitfall
we
was
add
awesome.
This new one to the two we already have.
Will
The
Sarah
artifact.
become the love of my
If
life?
you could
I
place
don't
it on
know.
the table here.
He's definitely got like a, oh my god, deja vu, it's you kind of thing going on right now. But will she even care for him? He's kind of a DJ, dancer, EDM, techno bum. Who knows? We'll have to see.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them.
Hello,
at first.
Christina.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
What
That
the
energy
hell?
That's arcing between them. No
Wait.
manufactured material in the settled systems can do that.
All right, so you got
None
some
of
localized anti-grav
This
tech in this
Easy
pedestal,
there.
right? I mean, that's how you're doing this?
You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
A what now?
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Guthrie?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all
Did
the
he
answers,
say
it wouldn't be
intelligence
exciting,
outside
would it?
the settled
Not to
systems?
take away from the moment, but what are we going to do
What
about
the
our
hell's
new friend
outside?
here?
In another galaxy?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Oh. You want me in Constellation? Like, what does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
All right, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet
I
them
mean, after all, I
soon.
got gangsters on my
Come
tail back
find
in
me when
Neon.
you're ready.
Clearly
You
not
and
going back to
I
my
are
job
going
as
to
a
be
miner
doing
at
some traveling
Argos.
together. Get your feet wet.
And this
And here,
woman is
I
fascinating.
think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
She's got pretty eyes.
In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Thanks. Thank you for installing Xenomaster. Now you too will be able to make friends with as many Xenos and conquer them as your own pets. Just remember not to tell the UC about it. Thank you, Ghost. We have been using Xenomaster in every playthrough that we have done for 2 years now, or well over a year anyway. I doubt that we need to read that all the way through. Tell you what, let's talk
Ever
to
since I got
everybody
here,
else.
This has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Yeah, right on. I'm going to talk to these guys for a second. I don't want to seem too desperate. You know what I mean, you guys? Like, she's super cute. I don't know. Sometimes when you walk in a room, okay, and your eyes drop, and the other person's eyes drop, and they meet in the middle like laser beams, you know what I'm saying? There's like this instant frisson, right? Chemistry. And, should I be doing this? Should I be joining up with Constellation? You know, my dad told me flat out. He said, if you ever find yourself in that situation where your eyes lock with somebody and you can feel like a whole lifetime between the two of you, run.
Very funny, Walter. You know,
and let me
Constellation
tell you,
is
I
busy.
dated some women on Neon,
well to believe that.
and
You've got to
they
be
were
relying on something.
they were special,
If you must
wonderful
know,
people, but
There's
I tend to
rumors of an
attract
18th century English
crazy ones.
translation of the Bhagavad
And-
Gita that I was following up on.
Maybe this one will turn out
God,
better
I don't
than the
know. Should I
last
stick
time.
around here? This could be bad for me.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has.
Tell me about
That
it.
you know something no one else does. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Trust me, I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures.
Shenanigans.
Not
I like
fair of
this
me to
guy
take it out
already.
on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time.
Okay.
So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
CEO of Stroud Eklund. Well, I am damn glad to be here, sir.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the lodge
What? I
has
need
a wealth
money to
of
complete my
modification
project.
and research equipment.
Just saying.
Spacesuit customization.
I'm helping them. They can help
pharmaceutical
me.
manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can
You have
even
a full
fashion
lab
industrial pieces for
downstairs?
large-scale projects, if you don't mind.
Oh, I gotta
extracting a
see
few raw
this.
resources
I gotta
from a
s-
nearby planet.
Come on.
I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Well, this isn't where I'd expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation.
Hey, I can make use of a good chemistry lab right now. I didn't get kicked out of uni for nothing.
I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance.
All right, it was
so
it was my research into the man-Xeno
home
interface,
as
the
much as
person
anywhere else.
Xeno interface. But still, I know how to make good use of a chemistry kit. I'm not a complete moron. What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good
Like the
use.
sound of that. Electric Horseman,
I
what's
don't pretend
up?
to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the
He's a fan of
smarts
self-reliance,
young
but his
Mateo.
wife has the money.
But
Well, you know.
I can make sure that
They're
they
a
have
team.
the resources
Mowgli.
they need. And
He
as
sends
you've now
assassins
seen,
after her.
those
She
resources
sends
aren't being
assassins
wasted.
after him.
We're onto something big
It's
here.
foreplay. I'm not going to ask that question. That's ridiculous. And I'm not going to ask a man like him that question. I've been on Neon long enough, dancing and DJing. I know damn well when I see a CEO type in a suit that expensive, he is not going to be interested in my visions.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Now this hippie.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
Hey man, don't worry about it, kid.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone
one of my
really
little
asked
brothers.
yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts.
He looks like
and
Darnell,
nothing
actually.
else. You matter too.
Sillier hat,
You've done
but Darnell
something
always
really
was partial for
significant
silly
bringing that
hats too.
artifact here. I'm Mateo.
Darnell
Theological
du
scholar by
Bubbleonia.
trade, but now, well,
Good kid.
an explorer like you. It's really good to have you
He's
with
gonna
us.
shit a Christmas tree when he finds out I'm in Constellation. What brought you here?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation.
Okay, all right.
After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Well, that's cool. I think I saw a movie that had roughly a very similar kind of backstory for two of the cooler characters in it. For sure, they were super cool. Did all the artifacts come out of the caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Well, you know what? It's important. I can feel that much.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Yeah,
Take
we'll
care
get
of
back
yourself.
to you in a few minutes.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
Thanks, Walter. I appreciate the heads up.
That was intense, wasn't it?
It was.
The artifacts, I mean.
You guys
Sorry,
aren't
This must all be a little overwhelming for you.
using
right now.
anti-gravity under that
I guess
table?
a lot
or-
overwhelming. Now that I think
They're
about
doing
it.
that under their own power.
I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you, and thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Oh, you're welcome, Noelle. I was happy to do it. Barrett seemed like a nice guy, and honestly, I needed to get out of there anyway. Being a rock breaker wasn't really my style. You know, it's funny, but Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good.
Arcane, welcome
I think we
in.
can find a spot for you. And along the way,
Always
I
good
can
to have
give
you,
you
bud.
the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library.
I have.
Obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made
nice.
more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Did you get hung up on my boy Vasco?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
You are one smooth robot, Vasco. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to run up on you. I was distracted by all the amazing things that you have here. That must be the man himself, Mr. Sebastian Banks. Well, all right. Sorry about
So
that.
this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs.
Not much of a
It's
drinker.
been nice having the place so full.
Where's the closest place I can pick up a can of Boost O2? You like Boost? What about Xenopiss? I've only had it once, but it was really good.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep you waiting too long. Enjoy.
Thanks, Noelle. Wow. Pretty nice. I mean, it's not quite as tricked out as my sleep crate, but yeah, it'll do. It will do. All right, let's grab a snack. No, first, let's grab a nap. Get an hour of sleep. Sure, it's been a crazy busy day. We'll go ahead and we'll have some cola. And, I don't know, maybe sushi rolls. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Let's get on back down here and talk to Sarah.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out
Pedro.
in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development. In case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Build a base? Where have I heard that? Wasn't that one of those slates left by that ZA guy? What do you mean?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible
There's
to
another
set
one
up
of those words,
multiple
you guys.
outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Oh, I think my stuff's going to be pretty advanced. I got Will MY4's mods going in my playlist. All right, sounds useful. I'll try it out next time I touch down on a planet.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction, in your ship's cargo.
All right, all right. I could use you on my crew.
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Thanks. Yeah, head on over to the frontier.
Can I help? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Still settling in.
I understand. You've been through a lot. Just let me know when.
Oh.
We're just at the beginning of this mystery, and you're going to be there for it.
Why don't I have an AISS for her all of a sudden? Okay.
We're going to be doing
Let's
some
go.
old-fashioned detective work.
Maybe
The
I have to
artifacts are
complete a
relatively
portion of her
inert
quest
once they're
before I
out
can
of
talk to
bedrock.
her.
That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are.
Didn't
I've been
work
letting my
that
contacts
way
know to be on the
on my
lookout
test,
for strange
but
metal objects. Get back
maybe
in
I
a
had
couple
already
days, usually.
partied
But
up
a
with her
tip from the
before I
UC
tried it.
Vanguard sounds
Let's see.
promising.
Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't
There
going
is
into space
no
looking
music
for
playing
the
right now.
unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal.
Mainly
wouldn't
because
mean
I don't
much
want it
to them.
conflicting with
That's
AISS once I
why
can use it
Constellation
to
exists
talk
in a
to
way,
Sarah here.
to put pieces like this together.
Okay. Well, I have to admit, I'm excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Oh, is that a fact? You and me until we get an artifact. Let's do it.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Okay. Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Take her at face value.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
I don't, Vasco. I actually asked you to head to the ship. I'm not sure what went wrong. Sarah, if you don't mind, before we run over to the ship, I need to check up on a lead. It should be close by here. Some old friends of mine told me that they had set some stuff up out here for me. To Sly, Thea, Raven, and Sweet Pea. Location Alpha. It's time to move. Location Alpha is ready, and we're meeting Ghost here in a couple of days. Clear out the camp and meet us at the attached coordinates. There's that name Sly again. And a couple of new ones. Raven, Sweet Pea, and Thea. Huh. What is this? Whoa. I guess the settled systems really are at war. I had no idea they were going to be so serious about it. I would have brought backup. Oh wait, I did. Who needs aim assist when you got mouse and keyboard? Where are you going? Are you for real swimming? Oh, you're not. Sucks to be you. Did you know there were pirates, like, living back here, Sarah? Right behind Constellation? No, I don't know anything about what they were doing here. Why would you even think that I do anything about that? Yeah, God, I hope these guys aren't looking for the money. Whew. That would be bad. Bunch of damn pirates. We need CCDs. Subject, we need supplies. We're out of CCDs and prod batteries. Need more supplies ASAP. I'll say at least 420 more units. There's a lot of smiles to catch out there. Backbone. Backbone needs 420 CCDs? Well, if we can help, we will. We gotta help Backbone catch a smile out there. Hello Devil's farming outfit? List farming hat? Everything's kind of sinking into the ground. That is definitely a Tommy style build. New recruits. New recruits. Subject, new recruits. You did great work with this round of recruits, XA. I've heard nothing but good things about Bubbles specifically. They definitely seem ready for the next phase. Bring them to me immediately. What? The Ironside key? Ironside key? Where the hell does that lead me? Oh, you're a friendly robot. Good. Good, good, good. You're shed or... Are you shooting at me, robot? Damage. So you're a not friendly robot. All right, I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Oh, how cute are you? You're like a little stick bulb guy. Now, how did they say to use these things? No, I don't want to do that. Are you not tameable? I don't think I've ever seen one of these before, you guys. And I know if I shoot it to kind of wound it a little bit first, I'll kill it. It's my shittiest weapon. Let's see. Crippling Kraken.
Hope you're ready to die.
Oh, Sarah. You're a little too efficient, babe. Person. Sarah. Sorry. Why did I call her babe? She is kind of a babe, but... I got it. I got it! Xenopets and newly caught ones are found in your Xenobox? Newly caught Xenopets fill an empty slot starting from box 1 to box 20. And my Xenobox is miscellaneous. Taming prod batteries. Is it under armor? I can't remember where the hell the Xeno thing is. It's not helmets. Is it a weapon? Xenobox. It is a weapon. Okay, put that there. Then let's see about this new Xeno baby. See you later, arcade. It's good to see you. All right. friends. Box 1. Roach pet. Select and dispense. I think I managed to throw a CCD. Oh, no, here he is. Hey, little buddy. Let's give you a name. Let's call you... There's some great names in here. You are definitely not a burb. You are cute, but that's a little much for me at this stage of the game. How about something like George or Franklin? Let's see, what do we got? Do we have a Franklin? No, we got a Foxy. We got a Fluffykins. Okay. What about a... let's call you Gary. Your name is Gary. Gary! Gary! All right. Enough fucking about. We've got a Xenopet. We named him Gary.
Make it quick.
Taking all this ammo. Because why wouldn't we? Everything around here shot at us. I think they owe us that much. Let's see, what's in here? Bring a list. The old neighborhood. Bring a list. I got a list hat. Safeguard the past, secure the future. I don't think that thing's meant to talk. I mean, I'm sure I could use AISS to make it talk. Ooh, wow. A lot of contraband. There's a lot of big, bad contraband. We will leave that alone for right now. Dorgan has been working on a new ordering system for his bunkers. Test it out and we can give him feedback on menu items. To Dusty. Crippling experimental, the Devil's Blade. Crippling experimental, the Devil's Blade. We will put you right here. And what exactly does that look like? Oh, okay. It's a utility knife. No. I can dig it. Should be plenty for getting around the city, for sure. Let's put a point in piloting and security. And we really ought to do targeting control systems, but I don't understand. I guess I haven't really got enough points in these to go down and get points in xenosociology or under science, xenobiology or zoology, which makes sense, I suppose. You don't get to start a character off with those particular skills, even though I did pick persuasion. I am a DJ after all. And ballistics. Smoked salmon. Dark lager. My recent contract with List was to develop these new bunkers. Ironic, right? We've seen both how valuable and how dangerous these things can be. I think I may have made some improvements on what we had before. Sweet Pea has been showing me a lot of new techniques, modding the old designs. Let me know what you think. I was also able to have Captain Rose deliver that potential location slate to List in Cydonia. No worries on a charge for that one. Her and her new co-pilot Marty were stopping through to visit Moera already. Dorgan. Moera? Med packs. trauma packs, Xeno Liquor, and Xeno Piss. All right. You can buy stuff. Oh, we can decorate this. Cool. Listen, Sarah.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Maybe another time.
Yes. John Tuala at Mass. Let's. So strange. I feel like I've known this woman my entire life. I don't think she likes me very much, though. It's okay. We'll head over here to Mast, and I think this is the way to Mast, right? I haven't been here since I was, what, 11, 12 years old? My little roach buddy. Woman can run. Give her that. Whoa. Sarah.
It's you and me from here out.
Listen. Sarah. This will probably sound pretty strange, but I never thought I'd be here at Mast. I don't know if my family would be proud or mortified right now. They
This silence is getting
all
awkward.
served in the UC Navy in one way or another. Maybe we'll leave that part out. Let's see if we can get her to talk. Spill a little bit of my character bio. See if it resonates with her at all. See if you guys can hear it more
Family
importantly.
legacy can be a heavy thing to carry.
Whoa.
I know that well enough. For what it's worth, I think most families would be proud to see one of their own standing here, working with Constellation, chasing real answers instead of just following a path laid out for them. The UC Navy is a noble calling, but it's not the only way to serve something bigger than yourself. And knowing your family served, that means you come from people who understood duty. Whether they'd be proud or mortified probably depends more on what you do next than where you're standing right now.
Okay.
So long.
Wasn't quite as good as the test ones, but there is a lot that we can do with AISS, especially with the settled systems of war integrated with it. We should get to some fight. It is Friday night fights after all, right?
Good to another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Honestly, it's all my older brothers could ever talk about. But I went a slightly different path. Anyway, we are here on Constellation business.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
Now, the quality was fine. It was kind of loud.
He asks. I say no.
Here's what I got for you two.
And I know I can
Vanguard
adjust that.
volunteer
So
by the name of Moera.
not sure exactly
Helps patrol
how,
the
and I
old
probably have to shut
neighborhood.
down the back end.
Sol, Mars,
Edit that
Neptune,
file. Like
you know.
big Jason.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posted?
Admiral did
He's
he
Martian,
upset?
born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
We'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make a good offer for him.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
Okay.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Okay, did Moira say where he found this ornament of his?
You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or
indubitably.
something like that.
Indubitably. I chose the UC as my faction in Settled Systems at War, too. I mean, my whole family's, you know, UC, big UC boosters over on Gagarin. It only makes sense that this storyline will drive me back into this, especially with its Xeno tie-in. So yeah, for sure. I do not think I will be doing the other faction quests, at least not on this playthrough. We may do Ryujin, though, because we didn't do that in the last one. Thanks for your help, John.
Anything for Sarah. UC always
Sweet
takes care of its own.
B704.
Even the prodigal children.
Yes, new universe. Well, new system. I was
serious about the
Bubble was
recruitment offer,
Xbox,
by the way. You just come talk to
and
me
now
when
he's
you're
PC.
ready. UC is a good
We've got
friend to
all of
have.
X's AISS integration, Settled Systems of War. We've got all the Xenomaster stuff. Humble Devils by Tommy the Xeno Ambassador. Math Productions. We've got your stuff. We've got my backstory actually contains references to your Sleep Freight mod, your new one. That's where this version of Du Bubble lived after he dropped out of uni and became a DJ and an exotic dancer. Unities are fun, man. Don't mind the haircut. It's still growing back in. He's attached a thing to the side of his head because before they threw him out of university, he was studying xenobiology. And his lifelong ambition is to create a person-xeno brain interface. He's not going to let a little thing like get kicked out of college for somewhat questionable research methods get in the way of the invention of a lifetime. John.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Okay, listen. Say I was. What do I do next?
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest.
You guys.
And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
I'm good. Thanks, John. All right, Sarah, this won't take long. I just want to, see what my options are, right? Orientation. What if the Xeno controls him and the other way around? Rather than the other way around? Well, it sounds like a fun idea for a mod. Right? Yeah. I mean, Terramorphs can kind of do that natively, so... I think he's going to be okay. I mean, But it's a great question, and that would be cool if can have like a little bit of friction there. Okay, listen. You
humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century. From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to revive. It was only in 2230. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188.
Fascinating, of course.
When the citizens of Aquila,
in reality, Bubbleonia would read all of this stuff because he is a uni dropout. But
the Serpent's Crusade.
He was also here when he was 11.
Between the galaxy's factions.
So he's just kind of running through and pushing the buttons now, trying to make a good show of it.
Worlds were left untouched by the colony war.
There it is.
I really hope this is just a phase.
Terramore.
More clearly than on the Free Star planet.
Badass.
In the midst of the colony
I mean,
war, a different
terrible,
kind of
terrible war
tragedy
crimes
struck
were
the
committed,
UC
but
city of Londinian.
they are pretty badass.
A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war after the devastation wrought by the
The
colony
armistice,
war.
of course.
And the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. It was into this new world that the
Vanguard.
was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical,
My older brother, Morgan. The Vanguard served with distinction for many years now. I never hear the end of it.
Is guaranteed to every. No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship.
Come on, Sarah. You could do Gary Takes Control for a bit. Everyone, what's your thoughts? Gary the Cockroach takes control.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the
We
designated
could
simulation pod.
throw La Cucaracha on. Gary can take control and I could dance. I'm going to step through the simulation. All right, let's do it. Switch back to the controller for a second here.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Electric Horseman says, Ultimate Starfield morning. I'm playing Starfield while Bubbles' Starfield stream is running in the background. You can't go wrong with Starfield. That's right. What's up, Marty? Good to see ya.
You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
All right, let's do some hunting. Going after bad guys.
New targets active.
That's your ass, I guess.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Put more shields in here. More missiles. There we go. That'll work.
New targets active.
I almost forgot the most important part. Where you going?
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Why won't it
New
let
targets active.
me stand up from my seat? I was gonna cheat. Don't run. You'll just die low on fuel.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
exit the pilot seat?
Your current score.
Doesn't do it, does
Or
it?
stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Yes. Now it's working. All right. Come on.
Resuming
Bubbles, you could do it. You were a college student for a few minutes. Debug tools. Let's generate an ally. Nice. I love it when a plan comes together.
New ally active.
If I can get 6 on a low-level character, that would be awesome, Marty. Listen here, any beer? Grab drive's kind of screwed, but I wasn't planning on jumping anyway. Now what is this? Abandoned station.
New targets active.
Well, that's a lot of freaking targets. Hold on. Hold on. Can't have that many guys shooting the bubbles at once. That's cheating. I need you to crash into that rock. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold it now. Hit it. And when you see me again, I hope that you have been the kind of sky pirate that you really are now. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's way too much like shooting at me, sir. This is my simulation, not yours, my friend. No. Think not.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 5 reached. Initiating final tier.
Cool,
Prepare yourself.
But B. Why won't you do it? Oh, you're only gonna let me do it once. I would have sworn I can do it twice.
Targets active.
I crashed. Did I do that? I know.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant.
Oh well. I couldn't get there, Marty.
Or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Couldn't get there. It was one of them early game things, I think. I'm going to blame it on that. Also, I think when I clicked on that space station and hailed it, it spawned a whole shitload more ships than I would normally have. Hold E to exit. Yeah, that's what it was. I would have beat him if I hadn't run into that damn asteroid. Listen, nobody's beating anybody with this haircut. No, we're going to exit. That's good enough to be made a Vanguard. Damn it, that's going to have to be good enough for now. Also, I can definitely go ahead and put a point into piloting. No, I cannot, because I don't have any free skill points. All right.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed.
Thanks.
You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment.
Appreciate you, big guy.
You're welcome to take another run at the simulation.
Hey, maybe some other time.
Earn a better score.
That's like playing asteroids for real, Marty. You look just like Hadrian Sinan. Now, my character doesn't know Hadrian Sinan, but
you needed something?
You're very similar to Hadrian.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
You know what? I wrapped up my piloting exam, and they told me to come back up here.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
My numbers. Okay, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Well, let's get to it then. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness.
Yep.
To trace the Vanguard values highly.
And booking it through the orientation hall and pushing every button in rapid succession.
Navy doesn't have room
tested
for
that
folks
as well.
that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need.
I am
Now,
nothing if not curious.
how'd you do against your
I don't know about the
foes?
resourceful part, but we'll
Clear
figure that
tier
out as
5,
we go.
Huh? Damn impressive. I swear they start cheating at that level, but the techs claim it's fair. Either way, you've got the skills the Navy needs.
Right on, right on.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole,
I don't know, you
factoring
guys.
in that you
I think
managed
kinda
to
like
utilize all the tools at your
Just saying.
disposal. Once you've successfully
about her,
completed your
though.
probationary mission,
Super
you could have
familiar.
your UC citizenship after only 5 years.
Damn.
You showed real potential in there. We want to make sure you're fighting on our side. You even authorized me to offer you a bonus in addition to your signing advance.
Citizenship in 5 years? That's quite impressive. Took me almost 9, thanks to some false starts. You should be proud.
Thanks, Sarah.
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for.
I think she kind of likes
If you're
me,
interested,
Christina.
we could bring you on as a provisional member today.
I'm gonna have to do something about that unfortunate haircut,
send
though.
you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC
I mean, it
service
is pretty edgy.
provisional
And
or
he
otherwise,
does look like a DJ.
required to swear an oath.
I mean, a certain
So,
kind of DJ.
You want to make this official?
Not all DJs. I'm not
Commit
saying
yourself
that.
To the cause of the colonies.
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line.
You know,
are
we
you?
ought to hit Sarah with the
Officers honor,
enhancement
Sarah.
gun.
This is
Speaking of
honest
which,
work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
you know what, John? I'm ready.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Now remember, you guys, Bubbleonia doesn't know the complete history of Du Bubble's life. He has no conception that he lived another life and passed through the Unity. from his perspective, he remembers his childhood and then going off to university, studying xenobiology, getting kicked out of school, going to Neon, living in a shitty old sleep crate, hiring a designer to help him trick out his sleep crate after he got his first job as a DJ and dancer and made a ton of credits. Of course, so he had a nice pimped out sleep crate thanks to Sweet Pea 704. And then he got in some trouble trying to finance his own research into fixing his Xeno person interface and had to take the job with Argos to avoid some gangsters. He doesn't know, but he's feeling strong deja vu. And in the backstory that I wrote for the AISS mod, I wrote a bunch of that deja vu trigger stuff in. And now it's up to me to kind of figure out how to bring it out in the best possible way. I don't know if that's going to work. It's kind of an experiment, but I'm really excited to where that kind of thing is going for roleplay.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies.
Amen, brother.
Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard.
So technically
Now,
this would be his
only thing
first
left is
Unity,
giving you
but
that
he's
probationary
a
mission.
non-Starborn.
And what
Because
I've got is
he was an
comms
Xbox
repair.
character. I moved him to
Group trying to
PC,
refurb an old
and
colony war
for lots
processing
of
plant
reasons,
on
it was
Tau
just
City 2.
easier to remake him at
Sounds
level
like they've
1.
barely gotten
So
set
his
up when their
backstory
communications died.
makes him a
Places as
second-time
isolated as they
participant
come.
in many of these
So
stories.
Brass wants a Vanguard to
But
deliver the
he has
repair
no memory
suite
of that.
and ensure anyone present is
Just
safe and secure.
Deja vu.
So,
Vuja
people
day.
of Tau City 2
Like with
count on
Sarah, he just, oh my God, I feel like I knew you. Well, of course he does. She was the love of his life, and she was murdered. And he doesn't remember that consciously, but there's a thing there, you know? Let's do this.
That's the spirit. Head down to the
Supra
spaceport
Twin
and talk to
Turbo.
Chief Harath.
That's right.
He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Hi, buddy.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Well, let's get that done. But Sarah, if you don't mind, let's go take care of this thing for John Tuala first, so we can get off to a good start. And then we'll run over to Mars.
Use your jetpack.
Okay, I will definitely try to use my jetpack better. Next time, use your jetpack. Oh my God. She's so bossy. Kind of like it. I like it when they're tough. Talk tough. You know, and then you have a glass of wine, stand on the balcony, stars are coming out. And you're like, Sarah? She's like, yes. You know, that dichotomy suits me.
The scan is perfectly safe.
You've got to be joking. I'm sorry, sir, but the settled systems are at war right now. I'm afraid you're going to have a lot more problems than just lack of a diplomatic visa. All right, I definitely need some boost pack training for sure. Where's this ship coming in at? Must have landed up there.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
She likes it in zero
Yes, sir.
G. Marty, I just met her, man. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The thought crossed my mind.
Ah, you are
human.
new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
Yes, sir.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials.
Might I say, that is an exceptionally fine mustache, my friend.
My people will have
Good for
everything
you.
on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2.
That's right. Yeah, I'm going to go
Nice,
talk to
easy
all
one
the
for your
people of
first
Tau
job.
Ceti 2.
Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe.
Of course.
Any questions before you head out?
Not even a little. No, I'm all set.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
I'll do my best, Chief Parath. Come on, Sarah. All right, you guys, we have to suspend our disbelief for just a little bit here, because the other thing that we need to incorporate into this playthrough is X's hair mod. Find one that fits her personality. That's not it. It's cute, but it's not it. Nah, not that one either. No twinsies. That's Bim V's haircut from Cyberpunk 2077. Nice. Not that one. Maybe you can speak to my manager anytime. Okay. Bubbleonia. It's not you. It's me.
Hey, stick.
You good? Okay. I like that haircut better with a different outfit, but we'll worry about that later. She needs a high collar. One of Zone 79's deals. But we'll get to that. We got all the time in the world. I wonder if I have enough money to do the
You
thing.
shouldn't. Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
Show me. Did. Lovely. Thank you, my friend. Baby, you can drive my car. All right, Sarah, we're going to go do this Tau Ceti thing here. Then we'll go worry about this artifact thing. Come on, Vasco.
Hello.
Now, I wonder if the extra Crimson Fleet guys out by the Hollow Devil shed behind Constellation were part of the Settled Systems at War thing. I don't know if X is even still in the chat, but they did not show up during testing. That would be cool, but I'm under the impression that stuff goes on in the background and I just play the game as normal, and then I can generate and spawn in certain activities. But I did not do that with those guys, so I'm not really sure. I guess we'll find out when we get to Tau Ceti. I would imagine if I'm going to get jumped by another faction, it's going to be there. Tau Ceti is rich in iron, argon, water. Yeah, no wonder. Alkalines, benzenes. Perfect place for a settlement. Well, would you look at that? That's violet moonshine. I'm going to put Violet away for a little while, see if we can get this Bubbleonia leveled up through the Dark Star for a change. Instead of switching back and forth so much you never get to the top level of the Dark Star. Exit ship.
Oh, it's nice to finally be off our ship.
Our ship? Okay. Picking up what you're throwing down. Belongs to Constellation. Love that sushi. Okay. Give me an update, if you would be so kind. War reports logged. Frontier Rush active. The Frontier. Is that my ship? Show me a war report. Let's do that. Strategic Turn 0 War Report. Leader Freestar. 694 strength. UC. Okay. That's a different number. UC, Freestar. These are the systems that we control. This is our relative strength. UC is a couple points lagging behind the Freestar Collective right now. Roughly 100 turns of easy expansion left. Latest action, UC gained exploration support in Tau Ceti, which is me coming here. Influence plus 1.6 zeros. I'm not sure how that's supposed to be read. But regardless, me coming here for this mission in and of itself does stuff for my side, which is cool. We'll have to see how that all shakes out. Sarah?
Got any weapons or ammo?
They do. There's an axe over here and a helmet. It looks like they got tore up pretty bad by something. Lots more blood. Turrets didn't help much. New Atlantean permanently grants the recipe for a deep food item. Nice. And with TG's Galactic Harvest of 300 other food items that I can make. Come on, Sarah. I don't see any signs of life. We better get down there and figure out what's going on with the settlers. What in the goddamn? What happened to these ships? Sarah, you see what I'm seeing? That is a hard landing.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor.
Good night,
main
sweet
building.
pea. You're interviewing Sky Nix tomorrow about the card game mod. Nice. All right, I will be there. Raven says I'm drifting off to sleep. Aw. Well, Raven, we don't have that much further to go. You know, I like to quit about midnight, but I'm hoping we can at least catch sight of a Xeno, a scary Xeno, before we call it for the evening. But you drift off if you need to. You too, Ram. Get some rest, bud. You've earned it. What's going on?
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Would you believe I'm a dancer? The Vanguard did send me.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories.
Her poor eyebrows are still blonde.
Firsthand.
Nice work, Bubbles. We'll have to fix that off stream later. What kind of anomaly are we talking about here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one.
You're the Rocketeer Hadrian. Yeah.
I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Yes, Mowgli. When I go, I want to go peacefully in my sleep, like my grandpa. And not kicking and screaming like everyone else in this car. All the settlers are dead then?
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
Sounds like you can use my help then.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
All right, let's get that security system back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Well... Don't mind me, Hadrian. If I'm going to go out and fight the Oxysio Machina, Definitely want to stock up. You're going to be fine locked in here. Better not eat my little buddy, Gary. That'll piss me off. Oh, reset. Everything's damaged. Proceed to the control room to initiate reboot. A couple predators.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick.
These people
Plant's
were
turrets
fucked
took
from
a
page
beating,
1.
But I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Got another dead settler in here, Sarah. Right, we gotta tune it to the proper frequency. 183.5.
Tracker's reading green.
Mondays, am I right?
What's that sound? Lockdown is active. Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
That's not a terramorph. Oh. Oh. Just yanked his guts out through his teeth.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes, they're set up but need power.
Ooh.
There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks.
And it's showtime.
Give it hell, Vanguard.
Come on. This boost pack sucks.
Additional power input required.
97 meters. Predictamorph. I think you may be right, Morgan. I'm about to see one. Not really bringing a whole lot of deja vu for me right now because I'm simultaneously terrified and excited. I've been studying Xenos for years. Never seen one up close. It's exhilarating, isn't it? What's up, Virgil? See you, bud. My kill lanes. Getting close. You shut your face. Sarah, try to keep up. We may have a wicked beast here on our hands in a second. Hey! What is it stuck on? Oh!
It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we avenged the death. I'm sure they had something we can use. I'm glad you're handling the messy work.
Sorry, Sarah, I didn't mean to cut you off. Hey, little buddy. Gary's hanging tough, you guys. All right. Sarah, come on, follow me. Let's go talk to Hadrian using the magical power of AISS. Damn. See? Just because you've got milk don't mean you can fight a Terramorph. Adrian?
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait.
You did it, didn't you?
Finger guns.
Bob, you just flatlined a Terramorph.
Try not to sound too surprised.
No offense intended. No, I've just known whole Marine squads.
That was
who
a
couldn't
dumb
take
one,
down a Terramorph.
Sandy.
To do
Seriously
it
dumb.
yourself? That's something else. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did
I almost
you?
feel bad, but I am level 6, so I don't feel that bad. Here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Let's. It was crazy, right, Sarah? Don't trip over Gary. Hey, listen, you sure you're gonna be all right? You look, no offense, like you could use medical attention. Just saying.
Older model. Let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics.
Seems like it must have punched her in the gut, right? X? She's like,
Spectrograph.
either that or, you know, it might have been something she had for dinner last night. There's been
This
some nasty
equipment,
stuff going around.
It's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this Terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But Terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, Terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population.
She was stuck in the bathroom.
It's only been colonized 20 years?
Damn
but then
you.
the other option.
Damn you.
Someone
Shredded lettuce
captured
product.
one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of Terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
So no one knows how Terramorphs get onto human worlds. Aren't they kind of hard to miss?
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that
That would
they're
be
spread from
hilarious
some
if they
kind of
were,
egg
though.
or seed that's able to evade our detection.
Yeah.
But how the hell an undetectable
Some kind
egg
of
turns
spores,
into a
maybe, or
Terramorph
pollen.
without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization.
Yeah, well, I studied this in school, and I'm here to tell you, it sounds like you already know, but this subject is kind of hush-hush. Strongly discouraged to look into it too much. But I'm sure there's a rational explanation for all of it.
There is. There has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had
Thank you,
access
Bam.
to one of the best repositories of terramorph
She
research
pointed in
the
a random
galaxy.
direction and shouted squirrel.
Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Right. Don't worry, I'll make sure my commander agrees.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put
Good night,
together a
Bam.
sample analysis.
Thanks for being
this
here,
thing.
bud. It's great to
Full
see you.
workup. He'll know what that means.
Full
I'm
workup,
not
huh?
sure exactly where to
Okay.
find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars.
Well, we gotta
There's
go
a
to
place
Mars
called the
anyway,
Sixth
so
Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there.
sounds good.
And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Okay, hold on a second.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise.
Sarah. Let's not get all caps locky. I don't think it'll matter. But, Sarah, what do you think of Hadrian Sanan? Do you think John Tuala will give us permission to deliver this sample
You okay?
for her? See how much awareness she has. What we need now is the Jeopardy music for while we're waiting for the AISS back in to respond.
Hadrian Sanan impresses me. She's got the sharp focus of someone who's spent years studying a threat most people would rather ignore. She doesn't waste words, and she clearly knows her work. I respect that. As for Commander Tuala, I think he'll listen. The Vanguard has a vested interest in terramorph research, and Hadrian's request is grounded in real science, not panic. He may ask a few pointed questions. He's a careful man, as you'd expect from someone in his position. But I don't see a strong reason to refuse. This isn't some reckless gamble. It's a deliberate step toward understanding an enemy we've feared for too long.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
All right, so we've got ourselves our first Xenopet. We've got Sarah as our first companion. We've actually helped clear up the mystery of what happened to the settlers here on Tau Ceti. We've tested out a little bit of AISS, and it's running with my 2,000 character backstory and data file in its config.json, and it seems to be okay. I might tweak it a little bit between now and the next session, but that's where I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight. We've been going for 3 hours. we've made some good progress. When we return, we'll be on Cydonia. That'll be a week from tomorrow for my normal Starfield run. And I might start doing Starfield on Thursdays. We'll see. I'd like to do another day of Starfield for sure. But in the meantime, I will not be back for tomorrow night for the normal Saturday nights and the Starfield thing. And I probably won't get to watch a whole lot of Raven's stream either, or anyone else's, because I'm going out. We're going to go to a show, have dinner with some friends, and go see a band. All that live kind of stuff. Should be a lot of fun. But thank you guys so much for being here tonight as we launch Bubbleonia Part 2, I guess, the non-Starborn Unity playthrough. We're on PC. We've got AISS. We've got Settled Systems at War, the beta version of that. We've got just a bunch of Xenomaster, Hollow Devil, Xeno Ambassador, and Humble Devils, as well as a bunch of other really great mods, which we will get to as we start moving through this playthrough. But it's been a blast, and I appreciate every single one of you. Until I see you on Sunday night, if you're into that Skyrim thing, keep modding your games, and find yourself Xeno, and give it a boop on the snoot, because they love that. All right. Good night, guys. Bubbles out.